cross-cultural business skills. Expert interviews.
As a leader, to be successful and outstanding, he should have some determination. What is he going to accomplish? How he is going to change environment? What he will influence eventually? What will be when he will step down as a manager or leader and go on pension or whatever, he will retire. He should say that I accomplished this. So accordingly, without having this vision where you are going, it will be very difficult for you to be a very outstanding leader. And this comes with age and experience, because during these years you have to shape yourself. Accordingly, education is also important. So these are three qualities: age, experience, and education, which comes with the years, because you study all the time. You get some training, you get some experience, and these are most important. Useful, democratic, so to say. And also, you have to be able to give a message to your employees that there are no exceptions. Of course, there are some exceptions, but if you give them too much exceptions, then employees will not respect the company, because there can be all exceptions all the time, mixed messages at the company, and management will not be able to run the company smoothly. So you need a little bit of everything. But as a manager, you know where to be very tough and where to be more or less soft. We of course prefer long-term results, because always we are building company with the vision that at one point we started late. I came from US, for example, in 2002, when financial industry and consulting industry was already well established. But we knew that at one point we will catch up and we will become significant player. So everything we did was going towards this. That from the first moment we established the company, we were saying that we are not a small company, we will be big. So when we are serving clients, all clients should feel that we care about our relationship, we are long-term oriented, and accordingly we will be big company at one point, and all the employees knew about it. But of course, when you establish your plan, you have to have short-term successes, short-term goals. So aiming to be long-term successful consists of short-term, little bit small victories and winnings. We have to know and identify all team members, what's their interest. Without this, it will be very difficult to manage a team, because when you give them some tasks, when you promise them some rewards, and as well as some of the employees, they like a lot of work where they learn a lot of new. Some people like more boring, same time job, same time work. So we have to know and take these factors into consideration. Accordingly, if we give them this appropriately, we will be more successful getting financial and all the results. Well, we always tell them that you have to make decision right now, independently on this task, or before you make final decision, go to your boss. So they always know when they can make decisions. But there are some minor decisions. For example, they have again, when we are financing some projects, some of the employees have their own quota or limit. So in that limit, they can always make decision. We don't need to be asked, because it's written in their manual. So sometimes they have to go but in many cases they don't need to go if something is very important, and for example their boss is not in place, or they can go directly, and I have many employees coming directly to me, and we don't have a problem with that. We frequently join. We make some tours out of town. We go visit some places, and we informally sit together, drink, and have fun. It's very important because employees feel that you are part of the team. You are no more different. You are maybe more experienced, and and we always let them know that anyone who will be competitive, they can get my position. And I'm always looking for substitutes. And I always communicate this message with other employees that these guys, I will not mind if they will become your bosses one day, because I like them and they can replace me. And when we are in this informal setting, we communicate and discuss a lot of things which we don't have time during formal meetings. So this is important. We have a little mix at this stage. We are trying to differentiate between big companies we have in the group and startup companies. When there are, for example, 5 person in one of our company, then everybody calls each other by first name. But there are big companies we have where I don't meet some of the employees for weeks. Accordingly, we have more informal structure, more formal structure of communication between each other. There should be some trust. If they don't trust each other, then there is no guarantee of future cooperation. This is very important. So you have to understand your partner, potential partner, like them, to start a relationship with them. If you don't like them, then it's not going to work. Today or tomorrow it will collapse.
We thank you for listening and welcome your feedback and suggestions. If you enjoyed this recording, be sure to keep watching www.minorccbs.com or the CCBS Facebook site for our latest material. The contents of this recording are protected by copyright laws of the Netherlands or other countries throughout the world.